Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Last week we worked on shoulders a little bit, but the area we started on were the muscle groups actually surrounding the shoulders. So if you did a bunch of stuff to roll out your lats and loosen those up, and it helped, your shoulder mobility got a little bit better, the next stage to that is actually itself. And this is a drill, you don't have to have a bunch of equipment. You could do it at home with a dumbbell or a kettlebell or something else at home that has a little bit of weight to it. Something like maybe 15 to 25 pounds. So this is gonna work two different ranges in the shoulder. I'm gonna come down to the floor and demo this drill. All right guys, so you're set up with your knees bent at about 90 degrees. You're gonna lay back on the floor. And then the key is getting this kettlebell. So I've got a 35-pound kettlebell. If you're new, start with something light. You're gonna take the bell, bring your elbow out at 90 degrees, bring your forearm out at 90 degrees. Kettlebell goes on top of the shoulder. Once you have your shoulder pinned down, all you're gonna do is start working both internal and external rotation. So what that means is I'm just gonna slowly start pulsing my fist forward. Watch as I'm doing this. If you look at my armpit and my elbow, they're both still 90 degrees. So that elbow is directly across from my shoulder. My forearm's directly straight up relative to my the rest of my arm. And what I'm trying to do here is slowly work to about 40, 45 degrees. So relative to the floor now, you can look at my forearm and my fist. It's close to about 40, 45 degrees. Once you have that, you pretty much have full rotation of your internal rotation of your shoulder. External is going to be back. So we start here at 90 degrees and we start working our way back. And you can see I'm a little tight. What I'm trying to do is ultimately get the back of my hand to the floor. So I'm working, I'm going to do little pulses here. I would say about a minute pulses in the front on internal rotation and a minute pulses on the back on external rotation. And as I'm working, I'm doing these little pulses, I'm getting closer and closer and closer to the floor. Now I can't quite get there today. That's okay. I'm a little bit tight today and I gotta stretch. So now I'll stretch both ways. I'm gonna come up and talk a little bit more about it, but I stretch both ways, internal rotation on the shoulder and external rotation on the shoulder. And you can see when I take my hands and I stick them out in front of me and I turn, watch my right hand. It's gonna wanna turn a little bit more than my left hand because I just mobilized it in external. Now watch the same thing on my right hand. As I turn in, you can see that right hand turns in just a little bit more because I loosened up the range of motion, the ability to twist like that on my shoulder. So that's a good one. Start with, if you have shoulder issues, if you have trouble going overhead or pain, start with the lat drill that we did last week. It's labeled video 1 for shoulders. And then try this one. I'd recommend doing about 2 sets, 1 minute pulses internal rotation, 1 minute pulses external rotation. Do that on the other side and then rinse and repeat for 2 total sets. Cool. Well, I hope that helps you feel a little bit better. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call or stop by the gym. Thanks. Have a good day.